So the next step, I'm going to try to winterize, which essentially entails, running the antifreeze through the Sea Doo like I did with the water. And then I'm going to fog the engine. So what I have here hooked up is it's basically a little pump. What do they exactly officially call it? I'm so terrible with the exact names of things, but I know it's helpful if you really don't know something and you're trying to figure out what to buy and stuff. It's called where is that box? It's called Engineering Machinery Special Diesel Pump. About $18. And then stable fogging. Well, there's tons of different kinds of that, but anyway, so now same thing. I'm gonna see my exhaust air on the right hand side. Right there, you can kind of see it. I want the pink to come out of there. It's hooked up the same way. I have it turned off. So then essentially I have this, and the way this is powered is you plug a red and a white into, or not red and white, red and black into your battery. So that's going to be enough to turn this little pump on and pump this, see, I just have that there. So that way, when I turn that on, which I'll turn that all on after the Sea Doo is already running, and then I will turn it off before I turn the Sea Doo off. And I'm basically saying that out loud so that I also do it, because I'm no pro. But then again, I have this hooked up, and you know what? The only concern I have really is that I do have like a little rag here, because obviously this thing is not totally secure as far as, water leaking out of it. So we might get a little bit of shit leaking out, and I'm going to try to prevent that. So yeah, I'm going to see how this goes. Might not be able to really tape it that well, but anyway, then the very last, so like I'll start from the beginning. I'm going to turn on the jet ski first, then I'm going to ignite the pump, then I'm going to allow for the pump to flow. I'm going to check in the back to make sure it's coming out. Let it go for maybe about a minute or two. Then I'm going to turn the pump off, and I'm going to proceed to spray this right here into, see this little nipple right here? See if I can get it. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to spray the fogging oil into that nipple right there. So I should probably take it out right now, so I'm ready for it. So I have that. I'm going to put that somewhere safe, because it's definitely something that I'll probably lose if I don't. Let's put it on the top of the car. So, all right. So then, anyway, spray that fogging oil with the pink turned off until it turns the jet ski off. And that's basically the last thing, besides I can show you what I plan to do. Is I did put some stable fuel filter in that, so that you keep it with a full tank of gas. There's that aspect too. I should have taped that. But then the other thing is just, not everyone does this, but I have some regular lubricant that I spray all over on the insides just to prevent corrosion and shit like that. And then we shrink wrap it. Actually, we have a shrink gun, as you can see over here. I got the shrink fast set up with the gloves. There's some of the shrink stuff right there in the corner. I'm gonna wrap it, and it can be hit with snow. It doesn't matter what it gets hit with, it's all good. And anyway, here's the rust stopper since we're over here. I'll probably let the Sea Doo sit in the garage overnight and let it air out from this situation, because there was some leaking going on. But then tomorrow should be all ready. So I don't know the exact amount I put in there and all that jazz, but it's a submergible pump, so it needs to be submerged, and then you just fucking, you know, you want to make sure it comes through the back end of that. So let's see if I did it right. I mean, it's a lot, man, but it's definitely only about a half an hour of work, and it's gonna bring your bill situation way down. So, all right, so I'm gonna turn it on. It fogged it pretty quick. All right, so when it turned off there, I know you didn't see it, but essentially fogged it, it turned it off. I made sure this was all turned off ahead of time. And that was pretty successful, I gotta say. So that's it for that part. Now I'll probably lift it up from the front, get the rest of drain it out the best I can. Let it air out overnight, and like I said, and then I'm gonna hit it with the rust stopper, wrap it up, and it should be ready till next year. The one thing I am planning on doing, because I have gray fuel lines, I don't know if you're dealing with the gray fuel lines, but I've been told unequivocally how important it is to change those out. I don't have a model of which those were that problematic, but at the same time, you know, on eBay right now they sell a little kit. It is $80, which I mean isn't a lot to that many people, but it's enough to me as a student. So, you know, but when the jet ski was only $500, you know, this is a mint ass jet ski. My dad just really spent some time on it. We're gonna probably do a video soon here about how he brings the fiberglass back to life to this extent. He's pretty amazing with it. I mean, you figure this jet ski is from 1992, and you know, we'll get a better picture of it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Essentially, the whole reason I did this video was because of I was able to find a lot of videos with like a 3-seater GTX, like my other jet ski, where you know, you could just plug in right into the back right there. With your hose and do everything that I just did without that green attachment hose in here. But I think, you know, one of the most popular skis, which is the 96, 97, or maybe more like 95, 96, 97 XP, with, you know, the hull that everybody likes, the X4 hull, you know. That one, I saw a video specifically, they used the green setup there. So, all right, thanks for watching, y'all.